Hey guys, what's up? Beast and Beast Toys. They're going to do part 3 of my Star Wars Black Series collection tonight. Got home from a volleyball game a little while ago. Decided I'm going to do this. I got some, actually got some figures in the mail, so I just cracked those open. Didn't do a video of stuff I've already done. Just basically got a pretty good deal on an eBay auction and got a Death Trooper, a 501st, and a Commander Cody. But really what I wanted was the Boba Fett 40th card, deluxe card. Yeah, I roll my eyes because I'm like, deluxe, yeah, whatever. We've got like 20 Boba Fett's, and you know, I like the card back, the Return of the Jedi card back. I like the whole, I'm into it this year, but then again, I'm not. I'm gonna be cautious about how much I buy and what I buy. But anyway, not paying $33.99 or whatever it is everywhere else. I got this auction for $60. I got all 4 figures, so win for me, I feel like, because I opened the other 3 just a few minutes ago, and I'm going to put them in their respective boxes later. But anyway, so you're not here to hear me talk about that. You're here to see what I got. So let's get started. Lots of boxes here. Whoop, sorry about that. 1, 2, here. There we go. 1, 2 there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 boxes. So let's get started. Box number 1. Got Scout Troopers. Lots of them. So, what do we got here? Well, let's just clear the way. Oops, sorry about that. Let's clear the way here. Let's get out what we can and count. So, got a spare one of these. I like this figure a lot. Got an extra one of him, and then let's get out all the carbonized and then separate those. There's 1, 2, let's go 3 and 4. By the way, these are still available on Target's site. I cannot find them in store anymore that I know of. There's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 of those. We got 1 of those dudes. Now the fun part. This is my favorite all-time figure. Star Wars anyway. So let's see what we got here. 1, 2. Gonna move those over. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. A piece of one's chest fell off. 14, 15, 16, 17. A gray piece that fell off of one of these guys. Oh, there it is right there. It's that one right there. I have to glue that back on later. 17, 11, 1. So 28, 29 of those in here total. And that's not all. Well, that's not all, folks. Let me get these stacked back in here real quick. And I've got a few on the bikes up above. So, said early, oops, dropped his blaster. We don't want to lose those. Carbonized blasters are also, they are also a little shiny as well, so you should be able to tell those apart if you're checking. Okay, there is box number 1 down. So what are we gonna do next? There's some Clone Troopers. Maybe those. Oh, I was counting my. I said, hey, what about my? Got some Scout Troopers back here. So there is 3 more. 1, 2, 3. I've got 2 or 3 more in the hallway, and there's 2 of those. I don't know. I redid my shelves the other day. Actually, I added the Joes. There's my Boba Fett that I got in my lot, so I set him here. I don't know where else to put him right now. And there's my new Joe setups on the other side of this. Just looks a lot like this with Joes. All right. Next up, we have Shadow Guards. Shadow Guards and the Senate Guards. These are all from the Guardians of Evil packs. I do have a couple of unopened. I did a video the other day and I found a may have been in my first video. Anyway, I found an open. Let's get these guys out while we're talking. An open, or not an open. Sorry, found a sealed, baggy version of the Guardians of Evil pack, and it does have the Hasbro label on it. I'm just gonna assume that that's what they were produced overseas somewhere, Europe or China. That was your options when you got a Guardian of Evil pack. Just thinking out loud, that's probably what it was. So, all right, these dudes. Now, did buy a few loose ones. I don't know if you can tell in the video there. Difference between that helmet and that helmet. That one's a little darker and that one's a little bluer. So one of those is I guess probably an AliExpress. I don't know. I think I've got these 2 are the same, and then the rest of them are, I think, the blue. Or maybe it's no. I see 5. I got 5 in the darker color, so the lighter blue would be the knockoff. So let's see. Got 8 of those. Set those over out of the way. And I honestly thought I had more of these, but I don't know. We're gonna see when I count them. But I thought I had like, I don't know. I got like 17, I think it was, Royal Guards. I did it in a video the other day, so can't remember. I want to say it was 17, but you piece all these together. I like the Shadow Guards quite a bit. So some of them I've got still holding their lightsaber staff. But here we go. We can just count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I got 11 of those. Could get an even dozen if I opened. I've got one extra Guardians of Evil pack sitting behind another one on display out in my hallway. So 11 and 8. So there's 19 of these dudes total. But pretty good there. There's some clones. We'll be doing those here in just a minute. Put these boxes over here out of the way. All right. Keep them rolling here. Next up, we have the Scout Trooper Riot Scout Trooper. A lot of stuff in here, so let's get going here. Here's 1, 2. Oh, he's got a shield. He's one of the newer ones. I got 2 of those, but they're the same figure as the other ones. These are GameStop exclusives here. So, oh, I made a Scout Trooper commander or squad leader out of, this is just a pauldron from a First Order, either a snow troop, either or there's another one right there. One of them I think I got from a snow trooper. The other one came from the Amazon exclusive pack that you get the actual First Order Stormtrooper commander. So anyway, got 2 of those, and then 2 regular, 2 of those, and then this is where I'm counting. Here I cut one off of, I don't even know what happened to that one. Cut a backpack off of one. Man, I don't even know what happened to that one. I don't even see it in this group, which is odd. So I'm not sure what I did. May put him in right. He may have been one of those regular scout ones we counted. I just didn't catch it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then there's 6 here, so 14. I've got a whole case of these in a closet. So if I wanted, and I just opened one recently, when was that? I don't think it's in this stuff that I opened the other day. No, it's not. It's not. I don't think I did that box there, but I'll do that another day. I'll take these two dudes out. I got a whole box of, it's a good sized box. There's a lot in there. I don't know. We'll see if we got time. All right. So another box down. All right. Last in the big boxes here. All right, now we're clones the rest of the way out, by the way, for this set of stuff. This is my, oh, I got one to put in there. I opened today. 501st Ahsoka, 501st Echo. So we'll separate these. There goes my Echo. My Trypticon's in the way. There's Trypticon. All right. Lieutenant Hawk, I've got him also somewhere else too. So I've got more than one of him. I've got 2 or 3 of those Echoes still in the box, and I've noticed the price has gone up. I'm not really planning on opening. I think I've got 3 extra, so I think I have 4 total. One of these, by the way, is an AliExpress. I wouldn't swear to it, but which one it is, I'd have to really look. This was a Walmart exclusive figure. Not a fan of Walmart exclusives, as is anybody else for that matter. I don't think there are people out there that say I freaking love Walmart exclusive figures. They're so fun to have to try to get. But just kidding. If you can't sense the sarcasm there. So anyway, did take and put a clone. Whose is this? Came off of Rex, and I know you're like, man, what are you doing taking pieces off of Rex? I think if I'm not mistaken, I got this off of Rex because the Rex I got was painted. Someone sent me a painted green one, and I think this piece was off of it. It was supposed to be a custom. Anyway, all right, so what do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11. I swear I had one. I thought I would have had 12 because of the AliExpress one. All right, well, next we go through these dudes. I got a bunch of these, and some of these come from not just Archive, but some of these come from the Order 66 pack. So I'm gonna figure out if I can make room for these here in the floor where you can see them. If I can get them all out or start counting. I'll get several of them out though, so we can count them. I like this figure a lot. I definitely, but I've said it as I always say when I talk about my clones. This old mold, I think, is a sturdier, tougher plastic, but the new mold, the posability and the figure itself is way better. So I used to say when I first started looking them over and talking about them and doing videos, I'm like, yeah, this old clone mold is the best, and it's good, but they definitely upgraded, and I'm not afraid to say these are all Express clones, by the way. That's all that is in those white clones. So just saying, and they're worth it. I love them. They smell funny, but take away the funny smell and you're good. So here we go. There's 5 in here, 5 left. None of these are all Express, by the way. These are all, and I wouldn't mind, and I'm just saying, throwing this out there, I wouldn't mind getting some AliExpress 501st in the regular color. Because like I said, one of these are. But it's really, this is the one of the few that it's very difficult to tell which one. So, just saying. But what do we got? So we got 5 here. Let's move on. Counting. There's 6, 12. There's 12. So what did I say? 12 and 5, 17, 501st. Pretty good number there. Not bad. Not bad at all. So I just got one today to add to that collection. That was the fun part. So, like I said, the rest of the way out we're doing clones. I got these couple boxes, and then there's one under there. They're all clones, and these are all new mold clones after this set here. We are all new mold. So, yeehaw, right? Or yippee, whatever you want to say. But yeah, liking the new molded clones. I love that AliExpress clone. Okay. So let's get these the rest of the way picked up. I see a Commander Hawk over here actually in that box. So here I was like, and there's an actual, I've got another one in the clone, and it'll be the next tote full of figures that I do, separate video, will have the last clone Hawk that I've got. So all right, another box down. See what I mean? I'm just stacking them back up over there. All right, so next we have, let's do this box here. These are the Walmart exclusive, so none of these are from the Order 66 pack, by the way. Those are in a separate tote container. Those are going to be in that stack of stuff I've got there. Again, I say most of my figures are toted and boxed like this here, and you know, except this, I just opened all this stuff the last few days, so those videos are up and posted, by the way. But my point is, like, this stuff up here, there's more stuff in here. All my solo single figures, meaning like your Jedi, your Rebel forces, you know, your Princess Leia's, your Hans, your all that. Those are all in there. Now, there are a few handful. There's some First Order stuff in there, and then there's some clone stuff that I didn't have very many of. But anyway, so wanted to point that out, so you'll see that again in a separate video later on down the road. So anyway, just opened one of these the other day. Actually, I had one more left. I went to my Walmart about a week and a half ago, and there was one on the shelf. And I went back in. I almost bought it. I went back in. Actually, I had one on my eBay watch page today too, but I think it was up to close to over 20 bucks when I saw it last. So, but when I first pulled it up, it was like $5. So I was considering it. But anyway, back to these. So I really like this figure a lot, quite a bit. I pulled pauldrons off a few. As you can tell, I screwed that one up the other day. Never had an issue before. This was the one that I opened recently, and I pulled the pauldron off. So his paint, I don't know, just came off. Weird, but the other ones never had an issue with. And I think I've got at least one more, maybe. No. So I've got 4 without, but I'm going to consider tearing some more pauldrons off these, because I don't really, having a few with pauldrons is fine, but I prefer them without. So here's 3, here's the rest. What did I end up with? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I need an even number. I have to find one more. Now I'm wishing I would have caught that one in store the other day. Well, we'll see. No big deal. So 13 again. I really like the Shock Trooper figure. Kind of a big fan of that one. Again, I've said, and another thing I say all the time, I really like clones. I love the clone figures. They're just so cool. And Stormtroopers, also funny and along the same lines, but Stormtroopers I really didn't care as much for as a kid growing up. I had 2 of them actually in the original Kenner. I had two Stormtroopers, and I played with them, but I didn't put a lot a lot of thought into, worrying about them. But, messing with them a whole bunch. But I did a little, but not that much. And, sorry, got to rambling. I'm thinking about a couple different things here. Anyway, Stormtroopers, though, long short, have turned around, at least this new Black Series mold, and become one of my probably top 5 figures that I like, at least Army Builders anyway. So, all right, next we have the Gaming Greats Jet Trooper. Again, clone, love the figure. Let's see what we got. I did same, as you can see, pauldron this guy. Fits okay. This one actually probably fits a little, it isn't as loose as the one, well, no, I say that, now it's wiggling a little bit, but they're always going to be a little big. This one, what did I end up with? See, and there's my extra, there's another Hawk. So, thought I had more of these than I actually do. But it's fine. Not complaining. There's 6. There's 5. One with the pauldron, so 10 and a squad leader, you could say, but 11 total. Not a bad number. I'd buy more if I get them, if I ran into them somewhere or on the cheap. Again, I'm always buying as much on the bargain side as possible. That's a big one for me. I'm always trying to get bottom dollar as best as I can on the cheap side. I like my Army Builders, but I prefer to save money as best as possible. All right, winding down. 2 more boxes here, and then we're gonna call it a night. So, sorry, fidget with that. Okay, last 2, all AliExpress, all clones. I think I've got 9 or 10 of these, and if I ever order more, I'm going to order any more AliExpress. I'm going to order more of these. Love this figure in particular. I expect Hasbro to pump these out. Bad Batch, probably, likely. Worst case scenario, Revenge of the Sith comes around. Anniversary in about 2 more years in 25. And if we haven't got a bunch by then, we'll have these. Heck, somebody made them for AliExpress, so if somebody just took them, basically non-painted, removed the paint app, whatever you want to call it, and here's what we got. One of these was supposed to be a pauldron and a commander. Yeah, that broke really, really easily. Yep, there it is, right there. I'll show you. So here was the pauldron. As you can see, it broke. Very thin, cheap plastic. That was the only downside to this whole operation. So I got all those bagged, never took them out. So what do we got here? I'm just throwing it all out. Didn't even bother to count. Like I said, I think I got 10. Oh, maybe I have more than 10. Oh, I bet because I bought that commander. I forgot. Didn't count him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I count that right? 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep, I did. So, yep, and I'm telling you, I'd buy 11 or 12 more of these, another dozen or so. I like that figure, and they pose good, and the joints aren't super tight. I'm just telling you, overall, cheaper figure. I think 16, 17 bucks maybe, max. That's all I was paying for that. So, all right, last one here. I can get this. I'm going to set it over here for 2 seconds so I can stack the box. All right, last one. 4 Ollies, 4 Hasbro. I think the Ollies are the top 4 here. So, with my lighting in here, it's really hard to tell, to be honest with you. I can't remember which one's which. But I could smell them and tell you. Like, that's an Ollie. It smells. It reeks. I think it may be the shininess of the paint. Like, this one's a little more. Yeah, that one's not. But there's 8 of those bad boys. So again, there's some Ollies, and then there's not. I'm not sure what's what without looking. Not. So anyway, kind of was hoping those would turn out purple like the Mace Windu ones. So there we go. There's, again, all this stuff is, you know, I've got that one there. I'll do that in a separate video. But all right, guys, overall, that's pretty much what we got there. That's this would be part 3. We're gonna call this of my collection, my Black Series collection. So that's all troop stuff there. Probably the last video I do will be this stuff over here that I've got. Sorry about that. I'm trying to do this with my hands. This will probably be the last stuff I do, and that may take a couple of videos just to get through those, because we'll stop, you know, I'll stop and talk about, you know, the figures in there, and maybe, you know, put a little information behind them. So there you have it. So anyway, still got all that over there. There's 3 totes in that stack there. That's all Masters of the Universe Origin. That's a separate video for another day if I get to it. But this, oh, that silver totes, that's stuff to open, and that's not Black Series. I remember I just got that the other day. So there's 4 totes here still left, and all this, and then this box here of Stormtroopers is pretty much it. And then everything else I have is all box stuff, like, you know, my wall over there. That's all boxed. So anyway, all right, guys, so that's it. So hey, thanks for watching. Hit that like, subscribe button. You want to check out more videos. And here again, this is part 3. We're going to be doing a part 4 another day, hopefully soon. So probably soon. I got to start coaching softball here next week, so I'm going to try to get that stuff knocked out and show that off a little bit, and just less tinkering with toys for a while until summertime. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'm Beast from Beast Toys. We'll see you.